doing that part. Yes. All right. We are here to serve you now up until the 12 o'clock. But at this hour, though, we're looking to a newspaper review and take it to the 8 o'clock hour with sports on Eagles Wings.
Absolutely. And of course, at 9 a.m., it'll be time for us to look at national burning issues on Eagles Outlook, where we discuss politics and current affairs.
That's right. And at 10 o'clock hour, of course, the general open banter will be coming on here, and we will be taking a decisive look into the passing, of Finar's younger sister, right? And there's going to be a central question that we might want to reflect our minds on,
right?
As you also, send out your thoughts, for the deceased. So it's going to be quite a solemn, hour, right? I mean, who told you that it's only celebrities that we should be able to, you need to always tell yourself that. All right. So you are a celebrity.
Yeah.
That's just what it is.
Absolutely.
Here on CSEC time on things that you ought to know.
They introduce ourselves, He is Obong Udak Daniel, of this month.
Okay. Wow. What a hype. The Princess Diana. Princess of Nobel speak on Sunday politics. National television. El Rufai said election
of the 3 local government areas in Saturday's chairmanship and councillorship elections. The ruling party in the state, People's Democratic Party, on the other hand, won only 3 local government areas in the poll conducted by the Rivers State Independent Electoral Commission. Can you beat that?
Well, I can't beat that. And
the ruling party in the state winning just 3 local government areas?
Yeah.
And then the opposition
is taken over, is it 12 if I'm not mistaken? 20, I beg your pardon.
Out of 23.
Lord have mercy on me. And I saw in another publication that Wike finally takes over the reins in Rivers State, and Rivers and his Fubara and his supporters, they blow.
What is that to say that PDP is no longer, Rivers State is no longer a PDP state?
You never know. Politics can be, a surprising show. You're the one who mentioned the fact that this month, you never know how things are going to shape out.
Of course.
But I know that 2027 is going to be full of surprises, though. All right? So keep your fingers crossed, and let's see how that goes. But a former Inspector General of Police, Solomon Arase, is dead. Now, he was said to have passed away at Cedar Crest Hospital in Abuja in the early hours of Sunday. So rest in peace.
Amen to that. Amen. And a boat accident has left at least 15 people dead and 3 others missing in Gumi local government area of Zamfara State after a group of villagers flee their communities amid a bandit attack. Now, the tragic incident occurred as residents from Damaga, Tungar Gonya, Nasarawar Kifi tried to cross a river using a single canoe in a desperate bid to escape advancing gunmen. Now, this is not, completely different from what happened in Sokoto State last week. We saw that story. So it says a lot, really. People really cannot, sleep with their eyes closed any longer. And in a bid to escape the wrath of these non-state actors, they end up losing their lives in the process. It's really very disturbing.
Quite disturbing, awful side. And then thinking that we've left a sad one, there's another sad part coming where residents of Kasuan Garba town in Marga local government area of Niger State at the weekend lynched and set a woman ablaze over an alleged blasphemous remark against Prophet Muhammad. Now, the woman identified as Amaye, a food vendor who said to have made the alleged blasphemous remarks at a restaurant after a customer jokingly expressed interest in marrying her, citing the tradition of the prophet. I see. Okay.
Some jokes are just too expensive. As much as I wouldn't want to share my unsolicited 2 cents on this, but I feel like people should be very mindful of their jokes. Honestly, because not everyone is in a good mood to receive.
So,
And then when having conversations with people, we should just try our best sometimes to put aside religion.
Right.
Because it's such a sensitive issue.
Right.
And some of us, our level of intolerance is pretty high. So when you know that we have a tensed atmosphere in this part of the world where religiously our tolerance level is really low, why?
well, you made some point right there, Amor. The truth is, this woman lost her life all for a joke. Is that also the deducing that our lives now are jokes, right? Can be equated to jokes. I think those religious leaders now need to do more. I mean, y'all need to talk to your followers. I don't know what is going on with y'all, but y'all really need to talk to those following you. Maybe they are blinded, whichever way, but you need to open their eyes. If every religion begins to, pickpocket or pick holes in certain things that the other religions say to them, and then we start lynching people. We start lynching. It's now going to look like a normal day now.
We are
And
civilized,
y'all will
you
listen
know,
to it, and some persons will be keeping their thumbs up now and feeling really irate. If every other persons of other religion begin to do that, I wonder what's going to happen to you and I. Honestly, I mean, this has to stop.
Let's really put this out there, straight, that blasphemy is wrong. Do you understand?
Both ways.
Both ways.
Any
Yes, we
ways.
need to put that
It's
out.
wrong,
Both
and
ways. It is wrong. Keypad warriors. On social media, you make very unguarded comments, simply because you're not of the same faith, as the other person, and you just go away with it. But in reality, on the streets, what is obtainable? Come on, we need to do better as a people. Maybe more stringent laws to regulate,
Right.
crimes or wrongful acts like this, as opposed to people just, taking laws into their hands. I mean, this is a country, for God's sake, and not a zoo.
Right. Well,
Minister of Aviation and Aerospace Development Festus Keyamo has warned that the People's Democratic Party (PDP) risks serious setbacks in the 2027 presidential strategy if it opts for former President Goodluck Jonathan or ex-governor of Anambra State Peter Obi as its standard bearer. But PDP, in a swift reaction, rejected Keyamo's advice, saying he could not decide its candidate.
okay, let's go to this one.
It's going to be an eventful month, you can tell already.
You're already seeing it. It's shaping out now. Pandemonium broke out on Sunday at the Isolo axis of a Papa Oshodi Expressway, Lagos, when a diesel-laden tanker exploded in a terrifying multiple crash, leaving 3 persons badly injured and the BZ highway in total lockdown. Eyewitnesses described the incident, which occurred around 1 p.m., as a scene from hellfire on Earth. Okay.
That's a very sad one there.
Quite sad.
Well, the House of Representatives on Sunday denied an alleged plot against the Speaker, Abbas Tajuddin, over delays in constituency projects funding, claims as misleading and based on informal conversations taken out of context. In a statement on Sunday by its spokesman, Akin Rotimi Jr., the House faulted a media report which suggested a showdown against the Speaker.
All right, away from that now, Lagos State Police Command has announced restrictions on the ongoing Egungun Festival, limiting all related activities to designated outing points and specific celebration venues. Now, the directive, according to the police, aims to safeguard lives and property while respecting the rights of all religious and cultural groups within the state.
Okay. Now, Dangote Group on Sunday announced the death of Big Brother Niger's Season 7 Fina's sister, Ruth Otabo, who was injured in a road accident involving one of its trucks in Auchi. It was disclosed in a statement signed by Dangote's management on Sunday via X, expressing their grief for the deceased.
Right. Now let's jump into the front page of Nigerian newspapers this morning. Now it's going to be a smart read, keeping in mind that at exactly 7:50, there's something that's going to be going down on here. So we will indeed try to be as brief as we can. So we see a couple of dailies right there, and they see us too. We'll take 3 precisely, and then of course call it, the close, as well as ushering your voice in the discourse. The Nation newspaper is the daily we're looking into this morning, and the big story: Idris is the kicker. Federal government project spread fairly among 6 zones. It's got 2 riders to it. Northwest is major beneficiary. Second rider, over 1,000 primary health care centers rehabilitated on page 2 of the Nation newspaper. Just above that big story, health security systems reinforced to combat disease threats. You'd find that one on page 3. APC sweeps to victory in 20 Rivers councils. All right, APC sweeps to victory in 20 Rivers councils has got one rider to it. PDP takes 3. Page 3 has got that story. What a coincidence, right? Page 3, PDP takes 3 in Rivers State while APC sweeps 20 out of 23. All right, that's something. To another page 3 now. Bandits being appeased by government, El Rufai alleges. Okay. He said he has a nucleus of APC. He was going to shut APC down and bring APC down. That's what El Rufai says. In fact, he said it's a vow. But I see this one on page 4 now. Tinubu Pelolo, Egbetokun, others mourn ex-IG Arase. Okay, investors await interim dividends by major banks, and at a base, 12 ISWAP fighters killed in Borno. Okay, that's something. Page 28. I like it. It's a yay. All right. Okay, 16 died in Zamfara boat accident. That's not a very good one. Page 28 has got that story, and that will be all with the Nation newspaper this morning.
All right, the Guardian newspaper is up next, and the big news story there says, from sheer nuts to global markets, positioning Nigeria as a global player in the $500 billion cosmetics industry, a call to Mr. President. And this is somewhat of, all right, you find details on the front page of the Guardian newspaper this morning. Raw material crisis threatens industrial revival. Nigeria first policy. Details you'll find on page 6. Article cries foul as Wike recaptures Rivers grassroots. Fubara politically adrift. You'll find details on page 6 as well. To page 7, UNICEF NBA push for reforms to end child detention. And then on page 3, Dangote turns to Ghana for crude, denies shrinking production, RFCC issues. We'll leave it there for the Guardian newspaper this morning.
All right, leaving it there for the Guardian newspaper this morning. Let's see how we can take the Daily Trust newspaper. Maybe the producer is saying, hey, y'all can just take one more daily or 2 more. But for the Daily Trust newspaper now, we see this big story. And it says 69 days after launch, farmers await federal government's tractor. And pages 4 and 5, you'd find that one. And this one says, well, I think that's about all with the Daily Trust newspaper this morning. Let's just go pay some bills. We'll be right back in a short bit. Don't go away.
No AC? No problem. We're cooling you down with the freshest hits.
Eagles 102.3 Abuja.
Oh, what did they happen now? No bonus for all my line.
No panic, as MTN don't carry better gist come. Every 6 minutes you talk, MTN go dash you 3 extra minutes. Fiam to enter MTN better gist. Dial *123*2 PG to 312. T and C's apply.
Please listen to this announcement. Are you tired of writing JAMB and WAEC over and over? Or you were denied admission? With IJMB Interim Joint Matriculation Board program, you can secure admission straight into 200 level in any Nigerian university. Fast, stress-free, and guaranteed. Benefits of IJMB. It is approved by federal government and regulated by National University Commission. It is accepted in all universities. The certificate doesn't expire. Requirement is SSC result or awaiting result. It has flexible payment plans. Our training center is located at Leadway College of Advanced and Preliminary Studies at Ladis Place by RD23 Kado Estate, Abuja. For more inquiries, call 070-3362-5991, 070-3362-5991. The other number is 090-9960-0890. That is 090-9960-0890. Registration is currently ongoing. Don't miss this golden opportunity. Limited slots available. Start your journey to becoming a graduate the smarter way. Tell a friend who needs this. Your admission dream is closer than you think.
Eagles 1
102.3. Abuja, here to stay.
Abuja, you're in luck. It's the upgrade promo from my Abuja Home Limited. For their Broadwater estate and plot in Gwagwalada, get 250 square meter for just 700k when you make an outright payment, or go premium with 500 square meters for only 1 million naira. That's 80% of the original price of 5 million naira. With our authentic FCT land document, you have no issues at all. We have a flexible payment plan for up to 12 months for your convenience. Get your land in Broadwater Estate, Paiko, Gwagwalada now with green environment, accessible roads, power supply, guaranteed security, and lots more. Call or WhatsApp my Abuja Home on 0808 883 7426, 0808 883 7426, or 0808 272 3824, 0808 272 3824. Hurry now, promo ends soon. These opportunities also open to military personnel. My Abuja Home Limited. Affordable. Live the life.
Fly Emirates to 5 destinations in the Chinese mainland: Beijing, Shanghai, Guangzhou, Hangzhou, and Shenzhen, and discover new trade hubs. Relax in comfort on board with our world-class hospitality. Explore up to 6,500 channels of entertainment and stay connected with free Wi-Fi. With daily flights from Lagos to the Chinese mainland via Dubai, you can enjoy convenient travel that fits around your business schedule. Fly Emirates. Fly better.
Welcome back and thank you for staying with us. This is Eagles Morning Risers Breakfast Show, and yes, we call it the pages, but you'll call it the newspaper review segment of the morning show. It will give you an audio-visual radio experience that you can count on anytime, any day, and we say this in strong authority because you gave us a bragging right, and we are very much grateful for that. Well, we'll look into the Punch newspaper, and then of course get your calls coming through. The big story on the front page of the Punch newspaper goes thus.
All right, Rivers local government poll is the kicker. Atiku demands annulment as Wike reasserts control. Fubara loses local government. APC wins 20 local governments, and PDP claims 3. FCT ministers control temporary Rivers elders talking there. All of that you'll find on page 2 of the Punch newspaper this morning, right?
Right.
And just above the Punch logo now, reps deny alleged planned showdown with Speaker. You find details on page 8. And then Northwest leads in FEC project with 5.97 trillion naira. This statement is credited to the federal government, and you'll find details on page 29. Infractions: federal government threatens to disconnect Gencos from power grid. All right, that's on page 30. And then Tinubu police mourn as XI dies at 69. You find that one on page 7. And we'll leave it there this morning.
That's
for the
right.
Punch newspaper.
Living it there and taking your calls this morning. Good morning, hello.
Barrister, good morning.
Good morning to you, Apostle Asa Life.
Yes, sir. I'm in from my
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, my take goes like this. Fact or fact that the loss of life of somebody who black men know that what is good for you, like people that claim that they are Christian, you they cry, but they just go away. It's very uncalled for. Some people need comedians. People need comedians. Then it's not good. They have to disease on that, and they should know the areas. Even if it's not good, they should know that PDP have a claim river. So they have to be reformed. It is sweet that there is supposed to be a reform in our electoral system.
Right.
That's my own take this morning. My name remains Okeneme. Very long good work the people are doing. Thank you.
Thank you, Apostle. And please, it's actually aiming River State, not PDP. All right. Hello, good morning. Morning.
Good man with the golden voice.
Good morning to you, Selassie. Happy New
Good
Month.
morning to Cassandra. In fact, that Friday, I really missed that call. For the lie that they lie about our refinery, and somebody will call on radio and be Nigeria. I want to talk about the blasphemous. Honestly, this is what happened to Sharibu and Deborah Samuel. Imam in Abuja here, we are saying that she crossed the red line. Look at what happened in Niger State. This guy said he was tossing the girl. The girl said, I don't want you. In fact, I won't marry you. And because of that, he lied against her that she blasphemed. And even the chief of that community couldn't save the life of this girl. All the mobs come out and they kill that girl, set her ablaze. And this is the country. If this doesn't happen in Saudi Arabia, even if it would happen, they would have taken her to the proper court so that they will judge the case. But these people just killed this lady like that. It happened in Libya. That guy, because he was against what they were doing, that vigilante man, that's why they lie against him. They say he blasphemed the prophet. They killed that guy in Libya, in Abuja here. Until we stop all this nonsense, you can't fight for God, you can't fight for prophet. I'm not happy. In fact, since day before yesterday, as I was reading that news, it pains me. Just like innocent people, you just kill them like that because you have misunderstanding with somebody. You say the person blasphemed, and people will be hailing and say, yes, you are fighting for God. I will never worship the God that I have to fight for. Thank you so much. I appreciate.
Right,
Selassie, I mean,
Selassie right there.
You've spoken with so much passion this morning, and that, it summarizes everything we're talking about. Selassie, please, I'm not Cassandra, all right?
Okay.
Why not sound like Cassandra? What's going on here?
I don't know. Maybe y'all are twin from an umbilical cord. I can't say. But of course, it's Omoife right here. Sitting here.
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of mix-up going. Let's go take this one, though. Hello? Okay, that's a miss. Let's go take another call now. I mean, so much going in the political scene. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
My name is Malam Tanimu.
Right.
From Masaka.
Awesome, Malam Tanimu. Talk to us.
Please, may this lady that they have lynched to death, may her soul rest in peace.
Right. Amen.
The truth of the matter is that this country, we are, in fact, our ways of life is just like, what will I call? It's not religion. We are just pretending to be religious. If not, somebody, even though she do it intentionally, does that give them the guarantee to lynch her? Because they don't have human regard for life. They don't respect what is life, and they were pretending, they were saying that they serve God. In fact, it's very unfortunate. And it's the lifestyle of ruling that we are seeing in this country. I don't care. Whatever happens, nothing happens so far is from my religion. That is why we are passing through all this. So we are praying that our leaders to come, they will address all these issues. Because with time to come, this thing will be it will be terrible. We don't pray for it. Somebody will just come and say that this one, he has blasphemed the prophet, they will just lynch him. So in fact, they are so rest in peace.
All right, appreciate that one from you, though. So short of words right there. But let's go take this one too right now. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Yes, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Yeah. Is this GB?
My name is GB. Good morning to you all.
GB, where are you calling from?
Me, whatever I believe in, I hold on to it.
Right.
When the value was prepared, it worked. Fuel was sold. Marketer negotiated with NNPC and they lifted fuel in the refinery. If for whatever reason the refinery did not work now, it is sorted out. I believe in a better Nigeria. I believe it will work. I have that dream. That refinery will work in my lifetime. El-Rufai says, the lady that was killed is pathetic. Government to do something about all this extrajudicial killing, especially in the north, based on religion. I don't want to go beyond that. The sister of Pina, whatever, I don't know to remember the name.
Yeah.
that died is very tragedy. In fact, when I heard that news, I broke down because it showed the recklessness of our driver on the road. Many Nigerians have been killed by all these drivers that drink all these whatever they drink, all these drugs, all those things. I enter a vehicle moving from Onitsha to Benin. The driver packed this sachet alcohol on the something. Every 30 minutes, he will tear and drink. We enter 2 pothole, dangerous one, before we go to Benin. The car had to stop and fill the vehicle. This is what we see on our road. The influence of drug and alcohol. Those are the three causing all this killing in Nigeria. El-Rufai said that if Tinubu contested, he will not get even to second position. He has not told us who will be the first and second. But above those who are contesting, who have shown interest, Amaechi, Atiku, Obi, and Kwakwaso, and the rest, Tinubu has defeated them one way or the other. He defeated Amaechi in the primary of APC. He defeated Kwakwaso, Obi, and Atiku in the major election. Right. The only person they mentioned his name they have not defeated is Jonathan, which have not come to show interest. So you should come and tell us. When he said Milokon, he was outside. He defeated all of them. Now it's in his hand. And I want to see the magic El-Rufai and co. Who say, the burial ground where APC buried dead body. You come and show us. Those dead body, I will resurrect them to come and vote for Tinubu against Tinubu in 2027. Okay. Then said that Tinubu had brought hardship. All the two policies Tinubu brought, the subsidy remover and the Naira. Tinubu mentioning in his campaign that he would do it. Every part of the campaign, he did not say he would not do it. Tinubu removed subsidy from day one.
All right, Jimmy, time will not allow us to get into all of that. But thank you still. Appreciate you. Overshot the time. And while we thought we can salvage a little bit, you're still talking some more. But let's go take other messages right here and on here. We see messages via the WhatsApp portal. Let's begin with this one here now.
All right, Samuel from Kuje says, good morning to you, my brother. Obong Oduda, Princess Adeze Omoefe. One. Congratulations and happy survival to see another new day, new week and new month. I pray for you, your family members, and entire staff and management of Eagles FM that December month will remain favorable to you. You shall experience unending peace and joy in Jesus' name. And we say amen to that.
Amen to that one, though.
Samuel, thank you so much for that message. Right. And this should be Turkin Mihundu. He says, good morning, Daniel and Ife.
Good morning to you, Turkin.
Actually, I am in Nasarawa State. Happy new month.
Yes.
Local government elections in Nigeria are nothing but a sham. Any sitting governor who conducts local government election wins all seats. This is not new. But this time, a sole administrator conducted local government election while the elected governor is on illegal suspension by the president and also not in the country. Reliable sources confirm Wike allegedly already wrote results and knew the winners even before results were announced. It is unfortunate that a former governor wants to remain on seat by proxy. Imagine Fubara will return only to work with strangers. Wike has planted using the sole administrator. Former IGP, ROIP, but how come he died in Abuja? Daniel, I thought he was a big man. The usual news is that Nigerian big men either died in the UK, US, Saudi Arabia hospitals, etc. El-Rufai, I love his energy as regards next general elections. At least after killing PDP, we have a voice to serve as opposition to APC. I insist Tinubu should not be allowed to return with a free ride to the villa for his money. Those who killed Sister Deborah are still moving freely. Those who killed that poor innocent woman should be arrested by the IGP now. Enough of this nonsense. And by the way, we just have to quickly put a caveat to what you said about the allegations that the FCT minister had already, written the results. And he knew the winners even before results were announced. We are not privy to that information. So we're going to dismiss that.
Right.
But if you have proof, you can send to us.
Yeah.
Turkin B, thank you.
Thank you, Turkin B. Though we see this one coming from Comrade Olobasi in Buhari, Abuja now. He says, good morning to you both. Obong Udwak Daniel, Lady Omoefe, peace. All right, good morning to you too. The victory of evil over good can only be temporary. The brazen stealing of Rivers State local council elections by Wike and his benefactors can only stand but for a little time. May the gentle soul of late IGP Arase rest in peace. Idris, amen, in his lifetime, a lot of people testified about his goodness, and even at death, the testimonies continues. A good name is better than wealth gotten through shady deals. It is well with the righteous, he says. All right, we go to this one here now.
All right, James from Suleja says, good morning, Sir UD.
Good morning
and
to you, James.
Efe for short.
Right.
Thank you. It says, we continue to make excuses for criminality in this banana republic. Nope. It is the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Actually, it's not a
All
banana
right.
republic.
It says, Deborah was killed like a street animal in the name of blasphemy, and we all moved on like it was nothing. Another person was killed for the same reason here in Abuja, and it's much of the same. Was anyone prosecuted for no punishment for bad behavior in this country? This is the major reason why we cannot move forward as a country. The laws do not apply to every region and every religion and every person equally. This is a country where a man was sentenced to death for defending himself against an armed attacker. This is a country where we saw armed attackers descend on people having a meeting while the police looked on. How long are we going to continue to deceive ourselves? On the Rivers elections, can we honestly say we expected a different outcome?
Okay.
James, thanks for that message.
Thank you for so much, James, for that one. Now we see you, JJ from Piakasa. It says, good morning, Omoife and Udwa. Good morning.
Good morning.
May the soul of our former IGP rest in peace, perfect peace, he says. Then for the lady lynched to death, it is quite unfortunate. Religion has always been our problem in Nigeria, and it will continue to be. One big problem we are always having in politics now is also religion. Whatever El Rufai says is true. In 2023, Tinubu didn't defeat anybody. Nigerians voted and INEC gave us something else, but I'm with them now. Okay, you're with them. It's all good. It's what he says. Anyways, I see you, JJ. Let's go take this.
All right, Yunusa Dantan Ibrahim from Abaji says, good morning,
Good morning to you.
Erifai said he's going to bring down APC come 2027. We'll keep our hands to see how it goes, because it is our prayers. For the lady killed, it is such a pity. Please, we should be mindful of our doings. May her soul rest in peace. Yunusa Dantani, thank you so much for that message.
Appreciate. Well, we can't go into your voice notes because time is not our friend, but of course, note that we'll have ample time to have your voice heard loudly and clearly in the arena of Eagles Outlook, where we talk politics and current affairs. But we appreciate you for your time with us. Sports on Eagles Wings comes up at 8 o'clock.
Right.